again, everyone, and welcome back to the Bitcoin Business Bureau. I'm your host, as always, LitecoinLeader. Today, we're going to talk about a particular coin that I'm a big fan of, and I get this question a lot. THETA and THETA Fuel. This coin is a top 25 coin. It's emerged greatly in the last 6 months, has really broken onto the scene, but it's still not available in the United States, or is it? Today, I'm going to talk about how someone in the US can get this coin, both versions, THETA and THETA Fuel, and keep it in a wallet that's very trustworthy.
So today's lesson is going to be about how to get Theta. I hear this question all the time, almost every day, in Telegram, on message boards, messages I receive, phone calls, whatever. How do you get Theta? We're going to try and keep it as simple as possible. But Theta is a top 20 coin that is not commercially available right now in the United States. So how do you get it? The number one place to get it for me, and the easiest way to do it, is on a swap site. The reasons I like swap sites is because it uses one coin move, which is the simplest way to go. You want to minimize the number of coin moves that you perform because that's the most likely place to make an error and lose your money. And you don't want to do that, of course. So on a swap like godex.io, you start with Litecoin. I always start with Litecoin because it's very commercially available. Second, I'm LitecoinLeader. Third, it's the fees are very low for Litecoin. And fourth, it's very quick to move. So you can easily, I assume by this point, you know how to get Litecoin. So you take some Litecoin. I'm just going to do an example of 10 Litecoin across the board, just to keep the math simple, because you're going to be comparison shopping. So godex.io is one. You come over here, you put in 10 Litecoin on the left. You're going to send 10 Litecoin. You're going to get, not Ethereum, you're going to type in Theta. Now, here you have Theta and Theta Fuel comes up. So you have both options. You get Theta and Theta Fuel. I recommend that you get a little of both. I actually think Theta Fuel was more upside, not financial advice, but I think in the near term, Theta Fuel is more undervalued than Theta. But both of them I like for long-term options going forward, both short-term and long-term. So we're going to look at the price of Theta. So for 10 Theta, for 10 Litecoin, I get 324 Theta. And for Theta Fuel, I would get almost 10,000 from 10 Litecoin. So pretty decent price. And that now I would hit exchange. And then I would enter my Theta Fuel address. And when I hit exchange, it would tell me on the next page, where do I send my Litecoin? And then this progress bar would start to progress. It would be waiting for the deposit. It would wait to see that the Litecoin had been deposited against this account. It would confirm it. It would perform the exchange, and then it would complete it by sending your Theta or Theta Fuel over to your wallet. Now, if you remember those numbers earlier, we can comparison shop. We can go over to change now. Again, we're going to do Litecoin, 10 Litecoin, and then we're going to look and see what versions of Theta that they have. They only have base Theta. So they have Theta, and I would be getting 341. If I go back to the other page, I think it was 325 if I'm not mistaken, or close to it. So you may want to consider, well, 325. I was pretty close. So you have a better rate over a change now. So that's a good option. Simple swap, also another one. I've already pre-programmed Theta and Theta Fuel, but I'm going to start with 10 Litecoin again. 10 Litecoin, not a negative number. I wish. Theta, let's see how much 10 Theta is on this site. Why is it negative again? 10 Litecoin. 342. So similar to what change now was. And so you got your best answer on Simple Swap. And Simple Swap actually is one of my favorites. They're very good in their support. If you ever have an issue, remember your transaction number when you do perform the exchange. If you think it's taking too long, you just click over here and say, hey, my exchange, my transaction number is this number. Please tell me the progress. And they're pretty good about responding to you 24/7. These guys have Theta Fuel as well, I believe. Yes, they do. And you get 10,000 on this site. So I think that's probably the winner right now. I'm not going to walk through each one. Changely has another one. I'm not sure if they have Theta Fuel. Let's see if they do. They don't. So they're out. So it looks like the winner today is Simple Swap. So there's 3 swap locations that you can get Theta or Theta Fuel. So here's another place to look, and this is over on Dave, Crazy for Cryptos. He's got 2 exchanges on his page, crazyforcryptos.com. On exchange 1, he's got Litecoin. I'm not sure what this engine is to make this. It's probably Change Angel. There's 341 Theta, but if you go to exchange 2, this is this is Godex. So you're going to get the same rates as Godex. But for if ever Godex is down, or this site's it's not doing too hot right now, but you can bookmark this site as another alternative. So now looking at actual exchanges, KuCoin is now available for the people in the US, and Theta is there. So you can log in there, sign up for KuCoin. You might do some KYC, but you can trade Theta on this exchange with USDT or other cryptos as well. Let's see. They have, what else do they have for Theta? Theta USDT. I'm not sure if it's against Bitcoin, but I know it's USDT. And you can do limit orders. You can do whatever you need to do. But keep in mind that whenever you have crypto on an exchange, so you're subject to the exchange. So I would recommend getting in and out of the exchange as quickly as possible. But if you want to do an overnight limit order, this is probably your best place to do it. Another place that you can consider is Gate.io, which probably will require a VPN. I can't advise one way or another, but you have Theta and you have THETA Fuel. I pulled it up on the right. They also have Theta Margin, which is the 3L 3S. It's kind of an accelerant. It's kind of a future. So you're tripling your returns potentially. It's a little riskier. I would be hesitant to use that too much, but they do have THETA Fuel and Theta against both Ethereum and USDT available. And then lastly, I've heard of this exchange, which I believe almost for certain you need a VPN to use. But the Mandala exchange, which is powered by the Binance Cloud, you can hop in here and use Theta and THETA Fuel. Again, this is an exchange, but this is another place to get it. Do I recommend these 3? It's entirely up to you guys. But I just wanted to provide alternatives out there. If you want the simplest way to go, Godex, Change Now, Simple Swap. 3 places where you can get Theta today. Now, there's rumors that Theta is going to be added to either Kraken or Coinbase by the end of June. And also it's going to be available in Exodus by the end of June. I heard that from Exodus support already, the Exodus wallet. So you may only have to wait 6 weeks. But as soon as that happens, what happens is the more available coin is and easier it is to get, the more likely it is to be purchased and drive the price up. So not financial advice, but if you want to get Theta, here's an avenue to get Theta. So now that you know where to get your Theta and THETA Fuel, let's show you where to store it. The number 1 place to keep it is the Theta Wallet, the native Theta Wallet. Don't try to put it on your Treasure. Don't try to put it somewhere else. Your Theta Wallet, which also you can use for staking, but that's entirely a different video whatsoever. But let's talk about just creating a Theta Wallet. So if you don't have a Theta Wallet, you just go to wallet.thetatoken.org and it will tell you create a wallet. You hit create a wallet. You will create a new password. And this wallet is not going to be anything for me, so I'm just going to call it. I'm just going to type whatever on here. Okay, I understand that that's not their fault. You can download the key store. That's downloaded. That's something you can keep. You keep it on your computer. Then you hit continue. Look at your 12 words. Write down your 12 words. I'm sharing my 12 words. Do not do this. These 12 words I'm sharing because I'm not going to really use this wallet. Okay? Never share your private key or your passwords or your 12 words. This is how people steal your money. So you write these words, write them down, you hit continue. It's going to sometimes they'll quiz you. Theta Wallet doesn't. So that's a security issue that in my mind, but that's really puts more pressure on you to remember your 12 words. So one way you can unlock your wallet is with a key store file that you saved your computer. You can upload your key store file, and then you can unlock it. You type in your password again, and then you're good to go. Otherwise, you can go to the mnemonic here and type in your 12 seed words. And then again, you hit your password and you hit unlock wallet. Once your wallet is unlocked, write down don't save your password locally. You have your address. You have a wallet address now. So yeah, that's for your Theta and your Theta Fuel. I will also, let's see, Theta Fuel, is there a faucet on here? Sometimes they have a faucet. I hit receive. So here's my address. Okay, I have a faucet. So a faucet was going to give me a trickle of T-Fuel. And the reason they're giving you a trickle of T-Fuel, that's to get you started to be able to move a little bit of Theta or Theta Fuel. The Theta Fuel is it's the gas fee for moving Theta. So you need to have a little bit of Theta Fuel to move. It's not much, but you don't need much. So they're going to trickle in some, but this is the main thing. The public address is what you want. You don't share your private key. You don't share your words, your 12 words. You don't even share your key store file. You don't want to email this stuff to yourself either. But, okay, I've done the Theta Fuel faucet. So you can take your public address, you can copy this, and this is the address that you would use over on something like SimpleSwap. So I would copy this. I go over SimpleSwap, and remember where I said I'm going to take 10 Litecoin for Theta Fuel? There's my address, and I hit exchange. And it was going to be sending 10 Litecoin, which goes 10,000 fuel, the same address. And you check it, 93A6C. I go back to the wallet, 93A6C, starts with 0xAE3. Come over here, 0xAE3. That's a match. There we go. And then I would hit. It's waiting for a go. It's waiting to see. It's looking and waiting to see, are you sending your 10 Litecoin? So when it's waiting right now, and you're going to see a progress as it goes. It'll confirm, it'll exchange, it'll send it to your wallet, and it'll say it's finished. So this is the simplest way to get Theta and Theta Fuel. You only have to do one thing, which is to send 10 Litecoin to this address. You copy this, wherever your Litecoin is, you send it to that address, and then you get your Theta or your Theta Fuel. So now you have a Theta wallet. You store your mnemonic key, you've written down your 12 words. You stored your key store file if you want to as well. There's an alternative wallet, which is the Trust Wallet, which is another wallet I trust, no pun intended. It's more of a mobile platform, but you can put Theta or Theta Fuel on here, but you can't stake it. But it is another option if you don't want to create another wallet for Theta or Theta Fuel. When you just want to own Theta and Theta Fuel, you're not worried about staking, and you already have Trust Wallet, use Trust Wallet by all means. You can get an address there, you can send and receive, just like you could from a Theta wallet. Those are the two recommended ways to store Theta and Theta Fuel.
So that breaks it down. We got different places to get Theta and Theta Fuel. You have 3 different swap sites: SimpleSwap, Godex, and ChangeNow. You also have a few exchanges online with some websites. And you also have a few exchanges that may be a little bit more complicated to use, but they are available. So I wanted to share all the different possibilities out there. My personal preference, not financial advice, not particular advice, but I would recommend using SimpleSwap or ChangeNow or one of those similar like Godex to get your Theta and Theta Fuel. Again, not financial advice. I like both these coins. I think they're great, both short-term and long-term. But since I get this question a lot, both on Telegram, on phone calls, on emails, how do you get Theta in the US? I wanted to make this video so that everyone could be out there and take a look and see how to get their own version of Theta and Theta Fuel, store it securely, and invest for the proper way. So before you go, I just wanted to point out that a couple things. First, I'm going to be in the Northern California area the next week. I'll be including the video at the end here of the details of that meetup. And also, I'm available as much as possible out there online on my website, LitecoinLeader.com. LitecoinLeader.io takes you here to this YouTube site, but please share it. Share this video. If you have people that are looking for help on how to get into Theta and don't know, please share this video. I think I did a pretty good job and was pretty comprehensive in how I covered it. But hey, leave a comment down below. Did you like this video? Did I miss anything? Would you like me to do a similar video of any kind on a different coin? Please let me know. And share this video out there and let people know that I'm here to help. I have the website, I have the YouTube, I have my phone number up on my website. You can contact me. You can schedule an appointment to talk to me if you have particular individual questions. I try to make generalized videos, but I can't address particular questions for individuals who are looking to get into a crypto IRA. They're looking to diversify their funds. They don't know what coins to be involved in, the altcoins. They don't know how to store them securely. They don't know how to get from fiat currency and back. They don't know how to take fiat currency and turn it into something you can stake and earn interest on. So all those different things I can make general videos for, but every person's situation is unique. And that's why I often offer hours for people to talk. You know, it could be half an hour, it could be 15 minutes, or you can just ring me up on the phone just to ask a simple question. And then we can just say like, well, let's schedule an appointment because, you know, that's a complicated one. Or if it's just off the cuff, like, how do I know what level to subscribe to LitecoinLeader.com? Let's talk about it. So plenty said out there today. I'm going to close the drawer in the bureau for tonight, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, so here are the details regarding the Saturday meetup on May 22nd in Northern California. If you happen to be within driving distance or any way of distance to get to Lodi, California, come on out and meet some of the founders from Bitcoin Ben's group, including myself and a few special guests that are going to be speaking. Odds are that I'm going to be on a microphone at some point. I'll certainly be out there meeting everyone as many as I can. And from what I understand, it's a great location. Logan's found a great spot. Here's just some images of the venue. You can see that it's going to be quite the location. It's an indoor-outdoor location. And we're going to be there from 11 till 3. That's what we're scheduled. Odds are we will run much later than that because whenever you get crypto people together, we never stop talking. So come on out, have a drink with us, have a conversation with us, talk some crypto. And if you're in the Northern California area, as I said earlier, and you want to have a conversation, I'm going to be out there a few days prior. Give me a call, see if you want to have a conversation, maybe a meetup, and we'll take it from there.